like that, we're here for our co-main event of the evening. Taking a look at our tail of the tape, an international representative joining us from the blue corner here in just a moment, Tyler Wilson, who at 6-6 says this is a must-win fight of his career as he's on a 4-fight skid, taking on Terry the Duke Bartholemu, a black belt with a ton of tricks up his sleeve. Here comes Tyler Wilson joining us from Montreal, Canada, TriStar MMA, an absolutely legendary gym in Canada. With a personal trainer here, desperately looking for a win. His last MMA victory on the pro stage came in 2019. Since then, 4 tough losses, including 2 at ex-MMA and 1 with LFA. But there is big stuff here for Tyler Wilson, an extremely talented grappler, but he feels he's refined his skills with TriStar. When you go to a gym like TriStar, he says, it elevates each and every part of your game. Why is that? Try the likes of his teammates, guys like Bobby Whitaker, Miles Jury, Sage Northcutt, Johnny Walker, Joanne Calderwood, Mickey Gall, Vitor Belfort. They have all spent time at TriStar. Tyler Wilson, another one of those guys. 69 inches of reach for the 30-year-old who went to Aurora High School in Ontario. It's his very first time in Maryland. And by the way, he also has a degree in accounting, so I feel like we should keep that as the constant here. Has Tyler Freeman, his training partner with him today, who came from Canada to join him, says he really likes to pressure and is just a high-volume striker, but will look for takedowns towards the cage. His cage wrestling he touts. Also touts his head coach, Frost Zahabi, who has helped a lot on the mental side of things. He's had a few consecutive losses. Tyler doesn't think it's because of his skills, but the mental game has been a big emphasis. We'll see if the mind keeps up tonight. Walk-up songs were mixed up. I do want to give Tyler the cred. He picked a great walkout that was not played. It was Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz. Disappointed that that did not play, but hey, we got Terry here right now. It is his moment to enter a Bower House Gym member, the 3rd guy on the card tonight. 7-5 as a pro, 3-0 as an amateur. 34 years old. He is a longtime student of Chris Bower, an MMA legend in Western Maryland. Tonight, Terry is joined in his corner with his head coach, Rob McGraw, Mick Rydor, and Jason Tapaldos, who we've talked about. Got a little girl named May who's 10 months old, and his wife, Kim, is due in March. Congratulations to Terry. Wishing the best. A graduate of Brunswick High School, man was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but now spends all of his time in Frederick County at Bower House MMA. Now, his return to stellar fights pretty significant. He's been here a number of times, actually beat Kevin Chung and Mike Ockwell, who were on the last stellar fights card here at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. Says this opportunity is just great. He loves being back out. He's ready to roll. And coached and cornered a lot of fights at Stellar in the past. Also did Luke Staley's fight last year as well. Wants to stick to Wilson the best that he can, not just grappling right in his face, close the distance and get to his strength. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
And I think it's fair to note that he's also been on a three-fight slide, so he's trying to get a W as well.
Yes, wins, whoever's got him. These guys want him. Adam Christ, official intro.
Hey, do you hear?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is brought to you by Pohanka of Salisbury, taking place in the bantamweight division. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is our co-main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this fighter is 30 years old, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. He holds an official record of 6 wins, opposite of 6 defeats. His official weight, 135.8 pounds. He hails from Montreal, Canada. He represents TriStar Montreal. Please welcome Tyler Wilson. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this fighter is 34 years old, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. He holds an official record, 7 wins, opposite of 5 defeats. His official weight, 135.8 pounds. He's coming to us tonight by way of Sharpsburg, Maryland. He represents Bower House MMA. Please welcome Terry the Duke Bartholemu!
Three 5-minute rounds on tap for our co-main event of the evening. Bartholomew in the blue trunks, Wilson in the burnt red trunks. As we've mentioned, both guys really want to end the losing streaks if they can. Hard sprawl from Wilson as Terry attempts the takedown and already trying to thread things through. Wilson now working from dominant position, goes for the front head kick.
Zach, I think it also needs to be noted that your social media specialist over at DSN, she's been in the trenches. She actually got some blood on her tonight.
That is true.
It's impressive.
Ava Krivosh pushing through. Just like the gentleman we have right now, Wilson has worked himself to a body lock, dishes a knee. It's reciprocated from the Duke. And now we find ourselves in a similar position to a number of other fights tonight. Cage wrestling has been the recipe. Hopefully people are eating.
The third fighter we've seen from Bower House MMA as well here tonight.
Yeah, their opportunity to go 3-0 should Terry get the job done. Wilson, though, just believes he had probably one of his best camps ever. Feels his conditioning is as strong as ever. But knows Terry is a grappler first and foremost. And chance of USA rain down. I don't know if that's because Wilson is Canadian. It could be, but regardless, he's been the aggressor thus far. Knees are traded back and forth. Reversal from Terry, though. Bartholomew trying to place knee to knee here.
Typically, these standoff spaces usually come from a space of experience because both of these guys know what they're doing and they're both trying to get control at this point.
Wilson does say the last few times he wasn't mentally 100%, doesn't really know how to explain it, but he's just been doing a whole lot more sparring, taking care of mental health, meditating, etc. Now feels like he's in the prime mindset for fight. A practice how you play of sorts.
MMA's brutal mentally. It will take a toll, especially in those camps.
And we have seen some brutal performances tonight so far. This one a bit tame in round one as the cage wrestling is still rolling. Knees come up on both sides. Wilson seems like he's trying to free his left hand of sorts to latch it around back, either for a full body lock, or maybe he wants to posture up. And Gasper Oliver has seen enough. He knows the fans have too, and is going to get these guys back center, but takedowns cannot be avoided.
Yeah, you hear cheers from the crowds right there to get them back on their 2 feet.
Terry with the good overhand right. Tyler acknowledges it. Quick little hand, and now it's Tyler who shoots. Terry fires back, and the sprawl is on from Wilson. But Terry doing a great job with his hands right now of isolating the limbs.
Beat him up a little bit.
Really good takedown defense, though, by Wilson.
Back knee. Left. There we go.
Bartholomew, the knees to the thighs. That's going to provoke some response, and Wilson now able to get to dominant position, trade him one back. Knees are abundant right now.
There we go. Nice. Keep laying him in. Right on that thigh.
Oh, big elbow there from Wilson against the cage.
Keep working.
Terry smiled through it, knew that one definitely glanced him.
Watch that. Hummel. Bring him up. Bring him back up. There you go.
Potential single leg situation should Tyler drop down, but doesn't look like he's going that way. Doesn't want to test the grappling of Bartholomew 100%, but even then, he's still holding that control position right now. Terry, Bartholomew, nice elbow there to respond.
Beautiful knees. 30 seconds.
Both guys taking a look around, listening to their corners intently.
Less than 30 seconds left. I would call this a stalemate first round.
This is a very tough round to score for the judges. I do think because of the control time, Wilson may get the advantage, but the knees from Bartholomew have been a lot cleaner, connecting with more frequency.
10 seconds. Hit that thigh.
Yeah, he's definitely taking those shots to the ribs with the knees.
Gasper Oliver looking in close as we come to short time here. Terry looking for an end of the round takedown. He's unable to get it. Horn will sound. We'll be right back here on DSN for round 2. More fanfare to come.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I feel over here, I can feel over here. You take up every corner of my mind. Got this feeling, yeah, you know that I'm losing all control. All because it's time to dance. All she wanna do is dance.
Delmarva's hit music station. 1025 WBOC.
Delmarva's Rock Station, 93.5. The Beach.
100.9% classic country plays real country.
How am I doing? Guess I'm doing all right.
It was burgers and fries and cherry pies. It was simple and good back then.
Tune to 100.9% classic country or download the app to listen anywhere.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay. You are watching Delmarva Life, and it's showtime.
Looks like fun, doesn't it?
It really does.
And you want to do it. You want to try it, don't you?
Right.
But you need a dog.
You need a dog, maybe a cat.
And what better way to do that than with some plants? We're going to show you how they are truly dock to table. Right, buddy?
Just get comfortable because we've got something to show you and tell you.
Delmarva Live, weekdays at 5 on WBOC.
We're back. You can see some of the elbows, some of the knees that were on display. That's pretty much all we got in round one. But primarily, both these guys showing a lot of aggression. That was at the horn there that could have potentially been tough for Terry, as Tyler Wilson able to roll into that with ease. And again, just takedown attempt after takedown attempt here in round number one. Expect we might get the same here in round two.
Although this is slow, it's a great matchup, Zach.
It has been. I have a feeling that both coaches want to see a bit more in terms of volume.
Who has the better beard is the question.
Oh, that's a tough one. My slight advantage goes to Bartholomew for thickness, but Tyler's is Tyler's is very crisp though.
Yeah, it's groomed well. Yeah,
it is. Strikes are beginning to land. And Bartholomew able to dish one quickly, and we're back to the cage.
Let's see if Bartholomew can land a takedown in round two here. Was trying to land one after the first round.
Yeah, his corner calling out right now that he does have the double underhook. Hands are latched behind there. That makes looking for the takedown just a hair easier for him, but he does break it, and tremendous slam there from that point. That's pure jiu-jitsu on display.
Absolutely.
And now securing the neck and the leg.
He's got a strong
Terry
position.
working himself up, going to try to get to Kesa here. Body position in jiu-jitsu that forces a lot of pressure onto the opponent's lungs. Sitting up, trying to look for any sort of subs from that point. Terry Bartholomew into full mount right now.
Yeah.
Can he lock this up?
Drop your hips down.
Tyler doesn't look too phased at this moment.
He's got his hand on your hip, so you're going to have to peel it.
He's a little bit high.
Yeah, and the frame is there also from Wilson, which is allowing this choke to not be very deep at all. As long as he keeps that post out, he's able to give the thumbs up, tell Gasper Oliver all is well right now with me. Just need to kind of reposition, refocus. Big move. Potential Darce choke opportunity here. But still sticking with the mounted guillotine. Terry's leg, Bartholomew's leg, so long as it's isolated here, is preventing him from getting the maximum torque on that to really seal this thing up.
100%.
Now he's into Kesa, though, which is
that's tight.
A little bit more compromised, but Wilson still up and looking around, looking for attention from his corner.
Hey, elbows, damn
The
it.
combination of that pressure on the lungs and the neck is usually what does it.
Yeah, that was raw power there from Wilson on display as he's able to reverse things, and now we go to the closed guard. Terry undoubtedly can do some dangerous things here. Wilson now the aggressor on top. What can he make happen?
Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, Terry. Bubble back in when you need it.
Talking just a bit about Chris Bauer. Terry's known him a long time. At that point, when they met initially, it was only no-gi BJJ that was being done, but
there we go, nice.
they tried to re-own the jiu-jitsu mindset in Western Maryland.
Work it, get ready. There we go.
Says that Chris always knows what he's doing, comes in, teaches well, advances everyone, and is also rolling constantly. And that's the same kind of mentality that Bartholomew has tried to practice within his own camp. He's got two members from his camp with wins tonight, Mark Guglielmini and Luke Staley. Wilson earning some serious love, though, from the judges as long as he maintains this dominant top position and continues to control. Now Wilson posturing up.
Hey, get that leg up there.
Big elbow there lands to the left head of Bartholomew.
You can see a lot of the similar control tactics that Staley had earlier in the evening.
Terry tried to roll out of that and was able to. An elbow just barely missed him on his way up, though. And now Terry landing some big shots. A 1-2 combo, left-right hook.
That hurt him for sure.
And now Bartholomew gets back to the cage.
Treat the leg.
A little damage over that right eye.
Hey, body.
Yeah, undoubtedly from the left hands of Terry that have landed. Tyler, the orthodox striker, goes down here, tries to roll through it and potentially look for an arm if he can, but I don't think he's going to be able to get that on Bartholomew here, but is doing a pretty good job of isolating. In general, we're into a bit of a scrum.
Get heavy on your butt. There we go.
Bartholomew's coach is telling him to sit back, be heavy on his tailbone. Move back. Jasper Oliver, I think, is going to break this up any second now should they stay like this. But they don't. Wilson ends up moving to dominant position to the chagrin of his corner. And now some shots landing down to the body, one to the head.
Speed up, get off the ground. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Tyler Wilson doing a great job of getting back to dominant position here. He's throwing elbows, and they landed that one a bit after the bell, but Tyler says, didn't mean for that one. We're going to round 3, people. See what it holds for us next on DSN.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Jason, let's go see your room.
No, that's not right. How is it? Is it good?
I'm always the first one up. I'm always up for a challenge. I'll overcome any obstacle. I don't believe in limits. I refuse to be average.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles, watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other.
On a deeper level.
Father,
Cosplayer,
Mentor.
actor.
it's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward. Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Back again with some replays from the second round of action. Wilson able to catch Bartholomew on a straight right there. But as we would move through the duration of this, it looked like Terry was going to be able to set something up nice. Overhand right that connects, gets him to the cage, able to use that slick arm throw.
Yeah, and I think Bartholomew has been able to land a little bit more, but Wilson has done a very good job of being able to get it out of tough situations and get back to his feet in his favor.
Yeah, and that resiliency is going to be considered by the judges, along with his control time. We're getting a third round of action. Nice little ceremonial glove touch. We're off.
There is a cut on the left eye of Wilson.
Nice little hematoma, as they call it.
Yeah, see if Terry ends up targeting that as we get back to body lock territory for Wilson. Extremely technical fight we have going on right now. Wilson able to organically pull off a takedown here. He is certainly earning some respect early on the scorecards by doing so. Now trying to get out of the little hooks that are in from Bartholomew to posture up, do some striking of his own. Wilson keeping the pressure with his shoulder deep in Bartholomew's right side of his collarbone.
There you go. Yep, there you go. Knee shield. Work it.
Strikes rain down from Wilson.
Get in there. Get him up. 4 minutes.
Crowd looking for something right now beyond what they're seeing, but jiu-jitsu fans in particular are loving this. I mean, these are just two guys going to war. As the strikes begin to lay down, Wilson trying to flatten Bartholomew back out again.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, from a fireworks standpoint, I mean, obviously it doesn't have the pop that fans want. But
sure.
From a technical standpoint, both of these guys know exactly what they're doing.
Absolutely. Wilson still able to control the legs, get himself down. Now, this is a tough position for Bartholomew with his head sideways like this up against the mat.
Yeah.
It's almost 3 authorization for Wilson to strike, but Terry able to roll out of it. Still working on the cage. Wilson brings him back down again.
Get the leg over. Cage walk it. Pull it out.
And Terry Bartholomew trying to work himself, but also looking to protect his neck here as there could be a Darce or Anaconda attempt. And it looks like it's semi-secure, but Terry doing a great job of posturing up to avoid the further pressure.
Just trying to spin out of it.
Hey, strip that hand. Use your left
Cognitively
hand. Reach under, grab it. There you go.
thinking about every move before it's done. Wilson able to transition to the back here. He should have an easier time striking from this position. Terry trying to turn into him and force a close or butterfly guard type situation. Looking to shrimp out here. He's to his side. Now it's all about just creating that distance and freeing what appears to be his left leg, which is trapped between Wilson's hamstring and his calf. Big right hand from Tyler. Trying to go over top.
Triangle.
Look for the triangle, but Terry just only slightly taller than Tyler here.
They're definitely evenly matched height and weight-wise.
And the cardiovascular intensity of just all these guard passes and transitions while also landing strikes along the way.
Hey, get your feet in the head.
Guys are putting on a clinic for advanced MMA fans right now. Big right hands from Wilson.
They're definitely landing.
Now we got to work on getting up, Terry.
And hammer fist from bottom there from Bartholomew. Elbow comes down.
When you can hear it through the headphones, you know it's definitely smacking.
There we go. Now pummel back in.
Terry quick to his feet. Back up to cage wrestling.
1 minute.
And Wilson bringing him back down once again. Tyler Wilson is doing this to a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and is relishing the moment as he continues to earn points on the judges' scorecard.
Yeah, and Wilson right now just really taking control of this round.
And if it stays this way, you have to think the nod may go to him, especially because he has been more active on the feet in striking.
30.
As we approach about 30 seconds remaining, now even less.
Let's go, short time.
What's your call on this one, Zach?
I think it's a unanimous decision victory for Wilson when it's all said and done, but it's an honorable performance from Bartholomew, who was really rolling in round one. I think maybe you tip the cap to him, so maybe a 29-28 type scenario.
Yeah.
But Wilson just really getting after it, especially hearing the short time there, trying to find his way in. And Tyler Wilson, so many great elite strikes there as the bell sounded. Both of these guys displaying the respect afterwards, but we get our official decision from our co-main event. The corner from Wilson, though, already a little bit of joy and jubilation. We'll see if they are correct in believing that Wilson will get his hand raised after this on DSN.
Let's roll. Wait, what's that?
A hawk feather?
That's right, baby.
His job is important.
But this is what matters most.
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened?
Your friend's not safe.
Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking, let's go. You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes! Make a plan today.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
We develop quality citizens who keep our core, our country, and our communities side by side on the winning side. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Adam Chris going to bring us our official decision here in just a moment, but take a look back at some of the action from this. I mean, we saw a lot of strikes that just barely missed, but that uppercut from Bartholomew, vicious early on in this fight. A little bit later on, big strikes from Wilson. There's simply no way to understate how that was there at the end of the round. Teeing away at the body, just enforcing his will at points in the later rounds.
There was absolutely no love lost in this one. You couldn't have picked each other out from a crowd, you know what I mean? They just came in to fight. That's all they came to do.
Yeah. And they battled hard. At the end of the third round right there.
It was a fun one to watch. I think Wilson, though, really just solidifying himself in that last round. Just a lot of control on those takedowns of what he was able to do at the end there.
When we get our official decision here, that means that we've only got one bout to go after this. But, of course, we can't count our chickens, get ahead of ourselves here. We still got to wait on these cards to be collected. Ring announcer Adam Chris doing exactly that right now with the Maryland State Athletic Commission. They've been tremendous tonight, do a great job across the entire area. Whether it's stellar fights out here on Delmarva or across the bridge, these guys know they're pro MMA. Amateur MMA still not legal in Maryland. Would like to see that change in the coming years just to provide opportunities for young men and young women who are looking to join this rapidly growing sport.
Well, make no mistake, this is an unprecedented event on the Lower Eastern Shore, and it's great for our community, and it's great for the Eastern Shore as a whole.
Yeah, and the second year of it being here, you could just see the crowd get it even bigger from last year.
Absolutely.
Awesome to be able to see sports fans in general, but also MMA fans be able to kind of come out here and watch these amazing fights.
Someone's losing streak is bound to end after this one. Well, clearly.
Yeah.
But a win certainly would mean the world for Tyler Wilson, who already is of the mentality that this one's going to go in his favor. Is it unanimous from our table? Drew, Kayla?
There were hard hands from Bartholomew in the second round, but I would say Wilson's got the W.
I think Wilson in that last round won it, and I think that's what the judges are really going to look at. I mean, absolutely, I think, in my opinion, he was able to secure that win in the last round.
And here's an interesting one. He's 10th in Canada overall right now in the bantamweight position. So ultimately, this will do well for him in Canada.
135 pounds is a stacked division no matter where you are. UFC,
Right.
LFA,
Absolutely.
even Stellar Fights. There is just a ton of talent. Guys have a really nice balance of power and speed. It's been a long time here to get the scorecards. I can't lie to you folks, but Maryland State Athletic Commission, they want to make sure everything is right as rain, and you can't put a price on that, especially when a win or loss means so much for each and every one of these guys. That's what really is so special about both the Stellar Fights Octagon and any MMA Octagon in general, is just the fact that a loss can really derail a career. It can send you down a mental chasm. A win can inspire euphoria, make you feel like a conquistador of old time past. But now, who feels like what? Looks like we are going to get Adam Chris to join us here. Man is finally in. That means we have our decision. He will cue things up.
After completing the scheduled 3 rounds, we have a unanimous decision for your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Tyler Wilson!
So Tyler Wilson, a winner by unanimous decision. We don't get to hear the scores there. It's got to be either 30-27 or 29-28. I don't think anything else would suffice, unless maybe judges are feeling extra cruel and gave Terry 8 for that final round, but I highly doubt it. Really great win for Wilson. He worked hard for this one. We got to give him some credit. Folks, main event time. It's coming up next on the Delmarva Sports Network. Jesse